Hello, hello. How is everybody out there? Dating channel. I guess this is a pop up. I mean, I didn't, excuse me, I didn't announce it or schedule it, but I think that's the best way to do it, honestly. When you want to do it, you do it. This is the kind of channel that's very relaxed. I don't feel any pressure to produce content. Only when I want to talk about a certain subject matter do I then talk about it. Today, we're talking about me ending up in a relationship. I'm sure a lot of people that watch the channel, I've been on for over a year, I think, excuse me, on this channel, and are wondering, well, how come Alex doesn't end up in a relationship? How come Alex says all these things, and maybe he's the issue? Maybe he is the one spouting off advice, and he doesn't take his own advice. And how is he not in a relationship? And how can I take advice from him if he's not with someone? How is he going to help me? Well, today at least I'll answer all your questions, obviously, because I'm a private person and I've told you guys to keep your relationships private between you and that person, and this will continue. But I will tell you some of the things that I always thought were important to find in a partner were verified when me and this woman ended up saying, hey, we're together. This is, let's just call it a relationship and not mess around. And when you get to a certain age, you kind of know that everything seems to be going the right way. So you just say, let's just do it. Let's just do it, because it's what's the worst that could happen, right? And we've pretty much hit it off and everything's going pretty well. So before I get to it and answer your questions about that and tell you how everything went, I'll say hi to some of the people on the chat, some of the loyal people on the chat, especially YouTube Curl Banner Free Speech, the mod. Says, congrats, man. Happy for you. Can't wait to hear the story. Jared Wells, in the house, Killa, Ezekiel Morga, Lina Lads, Trent Steiger, John Morrow, Frank Reynolds, Ricky CJ, Kuyar, Trent, Made, Andres Martinez, Marlon Galindo, 2000 MCR, Pablo VQ, Modless, Jason Friedberg. Good evening, everyone. Killing Bibbs, Jose Tamay, Hola, Tio Alex de Cali, Darwin Gomez. Who's the special lady? Nobody. Look, number one rule of dating is do not make your relationship status with the person you're with public. Look, I know people that have gone after people in my life even when we're not in relationships. Like, people just, let's say you go out with a girl, she likes you, you don't think there's anything there, and you just dip out. And then she finds out about a girl that you dated or are dating or are talking to. That girl or guy that just doesn't like you based on a past experience, maybe you didn't like how you talked to him in the ticket system, will try to make your life hell. And you try to protect them as much as possible. And I've always thought that was a very smart thing to do, to keep your personal relationships personal and not pop off. I was on Facebook just talking to Junior and Senior. We're on a group chat, and I saw a guy get engaged to a girl that I have seen, and I thought she was very attractive or whatever, but she ended up in a relationship with a total simp dude. She is a knockout, and the guy proposed to her, smart guy, lock it in, but the dude is a simp. Maybe she likes a simp. That's all good. But what are guys going to think? Oh, shit, she's with him because he's got maybe a future in being a doctor or whatever. But he's a simp ass dude. And guys are going to go in and go, I can't believe you ended up with a simp ass bitch ass. Get yours, girl, but I'm still coming after you. And that's what I think is going to happen to that girl. And I feel for her because she made everything public. Look at me, everybody. Look at me. Instead of making, because, in Facebook, you can set groups, right? You can set groups. I want my family to see this. I want my friends to see this. I want my friends public. And I was like, oof, mistake number one. Happy for you. Can't wait to hear about her. Congrats, brother. Who's the lucky guy? Pablo. Respect the privacy, guys. Exactly. Jack in the Box. Tacos on me. Ew. Those are disgusting, Killer. You must know me from the VMP days, bro. He just said it's private. Private is the way to go. I can respect that you want to keep it private as long as the channel stays up and we get wisdom from you chilling, my man. Alex, does she watch the channel? Let's get it. All right. Let's get after it. Let's give you guys the rundown. When do we follow the joint Facebook account? Says Marlon Galindo. Never. She barely has social media. That right there. She barely has any social media. And you're just like, Perfect. So I'll give you the spec. She's in her 30s, early 30s. Um, let's just boom, 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 down the list. Doesn't want kids. Where do you find, just percentage wise? I know what you guys are going to say. Well, she might want kids. And I understand that. And I'm coming into this eyes wide open. But everything she says is just like I said it. No kids. I'm like, okay, cool. How's the relationship with the father? Excellent. Her dad was an awesome guy. Taught her everything he knew. Hard dude, but she had a very positive male role model, alpha role model in the house. Very good. Hip to the car game, athletic, probably the most attractive. And I know you got to say this, but I'm being dead serious. Probably the most attractive I've ever dated. But you don't let that cloud your judgment. You kind of go, whoa, whoa, but then you're like, relax. Talk about the dad, talk about the mom, blah, blah, blah. Is she eclectic? Someone said. She would laugh at that because she understands the bullshit. She's been through similar bullshit. She understands what a long-term relationship is. She's been in a long-term relationship. So checked off a lot of the boxes. So I started thinking to myself, you know what? Percentage-wise, to find a girl in her early 30s, very attractive, like ridiculous. And doesn't want kids, has a good gig, good head on her shoulders, good positive male role model as a dad, hip to the car game, not a car girl, not an instant thought, nothing like that. I'm just like, how can I not, just percentage-wise, how can I not pursue this person? Now, subsequently, what has happened? Someone said ethnicity, white girl, guys, you know where that's at. I love American women. American women simply do it for me. Don't get me wrong. There's nothing wrong with a Colombian, a Venezuelan, a Peruvian, Puerto Rican, black, whatever. My flavor is white. Very nice white girl. Very attractive. I mean, just everything was pretty perfect. But again, because in certain aspects, you guys can look at the person's beauty and that clouds their upbringing, their thought process. And you said, you know what? Let me just chill back in the cut and see what the deal is and ask these questions. And I asked those hard-hitting questions I tell you guys to ask. I said, hey, tell me about dad. Boom, 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 boom. I'm like, tell me about mom. Boom, boom, boom. Tell me about work. Boom. Tell me about your previous relationships. Boom, boom, boom. I'm like, and then I told her about mine. And she found me equally attractive and intriguing. And I found her. And the other thing is, guys, so a lot of you guys do not like to talk that much. And I understand that. I was talking to Jake about that. I was like, Jake's like, when it comes to communicating very often, I'm not a fan. I'd rather kind of just do my thing. I'm the opposite. I require a decent amount of communication, not checking in all the time, not, oh my God, but I'd like to know that you prefer to talk to me than to just talk to me like once in a blue moon. And I'm just like, yeah, I'm not hip to that because you got to keep my attention. So I was very happy that she was similar. I was like, perfect. Okay, so it's been pretty easy so far. So I can't really find any issues. I'm sure eventually you'll find maybe she chews gum loudly or whatever. Okay, one thing. The only thing is she likes wintergreen peppermint, wintergreen lifesavers. So that we're gonna have to work on that because wintergreen lifesavers are not. I'm good, but no, she's actually good people. So, but again, the details are gonna be private because it is a private relationship. But I was at least happy that the moment I stopped looking for girls in South Florida, it opened up something else. Boom. First girl. I'm like, wow. Like it was like, oh, it's a regional problem. So I talked about that on the last show about, is it a regional problem? Is the issue I'm having that I am not the type of guy that girls like in South Florida? And the straight answer is yes. I am a communicative, chatty, super Americanized Hispanic guy. I'm basically white. And they don't like that shit down here. Remember I told you guys about the girl from Miami that I called her? And I'm like, what you doing? She goes, I'm just eating shit. Like, I gave up right then and there. I gave up because the majority of really good looking girls are in Miami. And I was like, you know what, man? I'm done. I'm not going to put up with that. I want someone that comes into a room and guys are like, oh, that's Alex's woman. And she represents me well and I represent her well, meaning I'm not going to act a fool. I'm not going to be stupid. If I go to a function with her friends and family, I would hope that I represent her decision-making skills very well. Man, this dude is solid, huh? I mean, that guy's solid. It's like, right? Yeah. Same thing with her. When I introduce her to my friends, I want to make sure that they're like, dude, this woman is solid. And I could not think a woman is solid that uses the term eating shit as hanging out or not doing much. So the regional problem, where are you located, guys? Are you what your area likes? In Massachusetts, I had a better shot of meeting a woman than I did in South Florida. In Massachusetts, I had a better shot of meeting, let's say if I got single in Houston, let's say me and my ex broke up in Houston and I stayed in Houston. No fucking way would I have been able to land a girl in Houston. Not just no, fuck no. Then you get down here and there's a lot of beautiful women. Someone says, does she have a dog? She does have a dog. There's a lot of beautiful women down here. And then you wonder why you can't connect. And you're like, okay, it must be me. It must be me. Let me just do some self-analyzation. Let me just look in the mirror. Let me get in better shape. Let me get my money up. Let me see what these women like. You know what these women like, guys? Leisure, money, status, and clout. And I went, leisure, money, status, and clout. And I was like, I might be able to provide the money and the leisure, but I don't want to because it also comes with clout. I want it. You guys see the Bumble swipes. I want to travel. I want to see the world. I visited 50 countries. My passport stamps are full or whatever the fuck. I don't even know shit about passports. I don't have a passport. Don't get me wrong. I will travel with the right girl, but it is not my life's goal. My life goal is probably to buy a home, barn dominium, or some big ass garage, and me and my girl just live our life out with Tony or as long as he lasts, and just kind of just do that, enjoy the hobby and enjoy each other. That's it. But a lot of people here in Florida specifically have boxes they want to check, have goals they've set, and most of them involve not being home. I don't want that. So it was a regional problem. So have you guys noticed that, especially if you've been single, because I was single 4 years. And once I met her, it was almost like I am not going to last long being single with this girl. It was pretty like, okay, this is, yeah, I'm going to probably end up with her pretty quickly. And it happened. And we both felt the same way. And it was nice to be able to meet someone in the same wavelength because percentage wise, it's very low that that's a possibility. Look, I've known girls that are pretty compatible and they're not willing to make it work based on distance. Do you know how hard it is to find a girl that suits your needs, meets the right criteria, gets you, you get her? You know how difficult that is to find, and that, checks all the boxes and has minimal, if any, negatives. Very, very rare. Usually you guys end up with a girl that's good enough. She's good enough. She's good in bed. She's kind of a shitty person, kind of bougie. She's good enough. No, I wasn't looking for good enough. I'd rather stay single than settle. And I hate the word settle because a lot of women are like, I don't want to settle. I'm like, girl, you got a lot of shit to work on. And some dudes do too. Let's not get it twisted. Guys are out there perpetually having girls in a Rolodex. So a Rolodex is a book of numbers. And they just end up kind of like, not even giving anyone a fair shot. So that's what ends up happening usually with guys that just they discard certain women and they're like, man, she could have been good. And I got in that zone when I first got single. I was like, I'm dating. And then I'm like, shit, That girl was awesome, and I fucking passed her up. So when I met this woman, I said, you know what? Let me give her my full attention. Now, how does that change your thought process? The moment you leave all of the dating sites, and I left all of the dating sites, the only one I left up was Bumble because of this show. I only have one picture up of myself because Bumble requires it, and Tony. And I'll probably take the description down because I'm not looking to match with anybody. But if that becomes an issue, I'll change it because I'm not stupid. If I want to maintain that relationship, and she's like, I'd rather you not be on dating sites, even if because of the show. Same thing. If I would require something like that made me uncomfortable, I would understand. So we'll see how long. If she's like, I understand you're not doing some trifling shit, you're just doing it for the show, that's one thing. But if she's like, I'm not down with that shit, we might have to curtail that, that segment specifically, then that's fine. You kind of have to be open to that. You can't be a shithead. So that's probably the only way it's going to affect this show. Obviously, I'm going to be talking about more relationship stuff, giving you guys some of the wisdom that the mistakes I've made in my life to try to guide you through it in case you guys go through shit. And being in a relationship will at least give me the ability to give you guys relationship advice. I know some people get on and go, how can I take advice from this idiot? He doesn't know how to be in a relationship. Well, there goes that bullshit. So I'll get to some of your questions and some of your comments, and then we'll just talk some shit in case you guys are curious about anything. Thomas Akumbe says, I'm late as fuck, just checking in, and I'll watch later. Congrats on finding someone to lock it in with. Yes, I'm very happy with how everything went. Ideal. Like if I would have scripted how everything went, it went like that. Actually a lot better. And I was very happy it went down like that. Louis B says, I hate communication. JD Swag said, congratulations, Alex. I hope this show continues, though. If I have anything to do with it, this show will continue because it is the dating channel. And if I'm dating someone and the person wants to be a part of it eventually, not that I would ever force them to do it, but her perspectives are so unique and so similar to mine that I was like, holy shit. But I would never make her or force her to do anything. And I would obviously protect her identity just to make sure that y'all don't do no trifling shit, because y'all do trifling shit. Trust me. Is this going to affect the schedule of your show at all? Or are you going to keep up with what you're doing right now with the live streams? I'm going to keep up what I'm doing with the live streams. Obviously, the only thing that might change is the Bumble Swipes segment. Right on, Alex. Hello, says D-Rock Fox. Coyote Kelly says, JD Swag, I got some fancy Matco pliers in my toolbar. I can help you yank that tooth out. What is happening with someone having issues with their teeth? Mario Galindo says, when do we follow the joint Facebook? That was very funny. When do we follow the joint Facebook account? Que pedo, King Becho says Fernando Perez. Does she know you have a YouTube channel? And if she said no, did you confirm she isn't a subscriber? LOL. Oscar Argueda, she was aware of who I was before we met. You know what I mean? She's hip to the car game, not a thought, insta thought. So she knew, kind of on the periphery. And once we connected, I'm sure she probably looked at me and goes, what a fucking asshole. What an arrogant prick, And then once you get to know me on a personal level, it's totally different. Would you consider yourself moving in together? It's still too soon. Mike Hunt. And again, the older you get, the sooner you have those conversations. Again, the older you get, the sooner you have those conversations. Because when you're 20 and you date a girl, you don't say on the first or second date, are you looking, or even on the phone or on text before you meet, are you looking to have children, right? You're 20. You're like, let's just hang out and see where it goes. But when I'm 43 and they're in their 30s and they're right at that age, I got to ask that question. So then that leads to other questions. Are you willing to do this? Are you willing to, how's this going to work? And it was like, check. And I'm like, she's saying all the right shit. So where else am I going to find that? Not many places. But the nice thing is, the moment I stopped looking in South Florida, things got really good really fast. I've only heard of people saying eating shit as crashing on a skateboard or a bike or something. Exactly. Like I fell down and hurt myself. Man, I ate shit yesterday, bro. I was on my bike and I went over the handlebars. I ate shit. But when someone says I'm eating shit so casually, and then that means I'm just kind of hanging out. Yeah, miss me with that bullshit. No, thank you. So I'll be obviously checking the texts. Doing stream. Enjoy. There we go. Just making sure things are good. And you got to kind of, and that's the thing, like the communication is fucking on point. Checking in and dropping my likes is Fernando Perez. YouTube, I already said that about eating shit, which is falling. Eating shit to me is falling. Eating shit to me is falling, not hanging out. Does she have any bolt-ons? No. 100% natural girl. 100% natural girl. No bolt-ons. Got to celebrate my dad's 50th birthday. Congrats, Fernando. I don't know why you would say that. Let this be proof that there's still hope out there for finding a good woman. Nixon Tarpia, I hadn't given up. But I gave up on South Florida. 100%. Did Tony help me meet her? No, Tony did not help me. Don't get me wrong. Once she saw Tony, she was like, "Oh my fucking god!" You know, it was ridiculous. But Tony did not help me land her. CJ says, "Are you foreshadowing that she is not from South Florida, or did you find a 1 in a billion woman? She doesn't live in South Florida. You know what I mean? Like she doesn't live in South Florida." And I was like, "Yes." It's not that she lives in South Florida and she's not originally from South Florida. She's not from Florida. You know what I mean? She's not from South Florida. So she don't live in South Florida. So it was, pretty desirable. The moment, guys, it's language. Tomorrow on the other live stream, talking shit, I'm going to talk about language, right? The way people structure words together really does tell you who they are and where they come from. And once they communicate really well, I'm like, you either have a customer service job or you have a great vocabulary or your thoughts are lined out. Like, I love someone that can communicate exactly what's going on in their head. Simply. It's very attractive. It's like ridiculously attractive. And once we started talking, I'm like, where the fuck are you from? And she told me and I went, that makes sense. Because I'm sure the education system's really good. Your parents probably talked to you a lot when you were younger. You could just tell she was totally with it. And I was like, wow, she's a normal person. Here's your like, Alex. Love you. Thank you, Chris Callan. Kylie Kelly says, can she cook? Not a deal breaker, but a good cook is nice. Yes, she can cook. No, Alex is leaving us. YouTube isn't going to be the same anymore. What is wrong with people? I'm not going anywhere. The relationship channel. No, it'll still be called the dating channel because you guys will be dating. And I'm dating her. So it'll be the dating channel. If we end up in a different zone, then the channel might change name. Does she suit the gender role that you're looking for? Absolutely, Mike Hunt. Mike Hunt, femininity that is looking for masculinity. Feminine, attractive, and I hate to use this word because I don't even understand if you guys understand the word inspirational. And I hate to say that because it sounds sappy, but let's be honest. When you meet a girl of a certain caliber, you want to do better. And you don't only want to do better for yourself, you want to do better for the person. So once you remove yourself from all the dating sites, your brain chemistry changes because you're focused on her. So all that time, do you know how long? Okay, those of you guys that are on dating sites, how long are you on dating sites? Bumble, Tinder, all that bullshit. Per day. I guarantee some of you are on dating sites 2 hours a day. 2 hours a day, 14 hours a week. What can I do with that time? I can do a lot of productive shit. So you know what? I noticed that I wasn't on dating sites anymore. And my productivity went way up. I worked more. I got things done around the house that I've been meaning to do for a very long time. Got some stuff done with the cars. And that is the whole inspirational part of things. You do things because your focus is better because you're focused on one person. And that person, you want to make sure you make them proud, that they see you as a hardworking, I don't want to say provider because she's got her own, and that's super attractive too. But she appreciates the hard work, and that's the whole part of being inspirational. You're like, I want to do better for this person. Not only do I want to do better for us, but I want to do better for this person so that we can end up in a favorable position in the future. Because let's say our focus is with each other and I'm just busting my ass to make sure we have a really good life. We might end up in a really good spot as opposed to me just dating girls all the time. And you know how much time I've wasted on dating sites going out with girls, money, guys. 4 years, however many dates, however many hours. You know what I could have done in that time if I wasn't dating? But now you're with someone, and all that time that you were wasting can now be hyper focused on making money, growing, learning, inspirational. Just got you. Congrats, says Samuel 10R80. Just kidding, Uncle Alex. Just another chapter of the channel and your life. Pray this relationship works out for you. Thank you, Riley Neufeld. I appreciate that very much. She must be amazing. Show us what amazing looks like. You don't have to give name or nothing. Just want to see what your ideal looks like. Dustin Engler, you will never see a picture of her face on this channel. I will never do that. Personal relationship. If she, for some reason, one day says, I want to be on your channel, we'd have to talk about it, because I know people. It's happened. It's already happened where people go after people in my life once they figure out who they are and fuck with them. So it's about protecting the person, honestly. Brandon says, good for you, man. Macho Man says, did you meet her when you went up to Lund Racing HQ? Nope, did not. Wow, she's in the car game. He got a good one. She's in the car game. So this mean you're bringing a +1 to my wedding? Leave it to Beaner? Maybe. I don't know you, but if you send an invite, you never know. I went to Dakota's wedding just out of the blue because I felt like it, and he invited. I went. Guess I need to find me a girlfriend now and join the club. Got it. Can I borrow Tony? Says Joe Jackson. Chuck Mall says, what up? Oscar Agueda, I hope this does work out, but I just feel that if she watches your shows, then she knew the right answers. You're not wrong about that, and we talked about that. Give it a few months, and that's when most girls' true selves come out. Good luck, though, bitch. I 100% understand where you're coming from. 100% understand where you're coming from. If you want to be cynical, you can say, well, she was a ghost watcher, so she said all the right shit just to land you. Okay, but what about when I talk to the parent and I verify everything she says? What about when I talk to the friends and they verify everything she said? You know, like ask questions, and then I'm like, wow. So, you know, that there is a way of verifying that. And so far, so good, you know, but look, all those thoughts went through my head. If she watches, then that means she knows what I like. But then think about it. Why would you do that? Right? Why would you go out of your way to lie, and eventually, knowing how I am and knowing how analytical I am, then eventually the true self comes out? Because lying is tough. Right? The hardest part about being a liar is acting different than you normally would, or remembering a story that isn't true, because you don't forget the truth. Think about that, guys. You don't forget the truth. When you lie, you forget the lie because it never happened. So you got to understand that about people. And if you know how people operate, you can catch people in a lie by just ask, I pay attention. When they tell me something, I remember, and then I bring it up later on, and then they just repeat it, and I'm like, okay, it's not a lie. Wow, interesting. So there are ways of verifying lies because they're harder to remember. To keep up a game like that, to be on game like that nonstop when it's false is very difficult. So you can catch people in those situations. Someone says Ben Shapiro communication. Yeah, and guys, not that we talk about politics. We didn't even talk religion, politics, nothing until after we were like, we're into each other. We're super into each other. There's got to be a deal breaker, right? There's got to be. She's like, yeah, there's got to be something wrong with you. I'm like, yeah, there's got to be something wrong with you too. Tell me about this. She goes, bam. And I'm like, okay. Oh, tell me about politics. Boom. And I'm like, fuck. Tell me about what's going on with this COVID shit. Bam. And I'm like, this girl nailed it. And some of the stuff I hadn't talked about on the show. Some of the stuff I had talked about, or that I thought about, that not were deal breakers, but I wonder how they think, I hadn't talked about on the show because I don't try to get too political on this on this one. On the other one I do, but on this one I don't. And everything kind of fit where it needed to. Today, 2 young girls, probably 14 years old, started cursing at the cashier because the ID them for a lighter. Bad manners. Oof, there's a lot of that going around, dude. There's a lot of bad manners, people that don't know how to act going around. It's idiocracy. It's happening. I'm a little late, but Alex, how long has this been a thing? Other than that, congrats. I'll keep that private too. It's been a bit, but it's one of those things where we've known each other for a little bit. We've talked a lot at length of daily, and it was really easy to make this call. Really easy to make this call. Got to go to the gym. I'll watch the rest later, says Andres Martinez. Have a good one. Happy for you again. Thank you, Andres. Appreciate that very much. Can she drive a stick? Abso-freaking-lutely. I think she's been like low 11s in her car. Stick. And I'm like, okay, nice. And like super feminine. Like you guys are envisioning a girl that drives a stick that well, like, well, she can't look good. No, she, again, I think she's the best looking girl I've ever gone out with. So, but she can drive too. And I was like, interesting. And she mentioned right off the bat, I don't give a fuck about your cars, your money. I am, I didn't like you. I thought you were kind of like an arrogant dude. And once we started talking, she was like, shit, But I understand what you guys are saying. I understand you guys are going, Alex, be careful. Alex, protect your feelings. I get that 100%. And there's been a lot of verifying that has happened since we talked. And so far, so good. Riley Newfield says, was at college Wednesday and asked a girl in class if she wanted to grab a coffee after class. We got to talking about life, and then she brought up the T word, travel. Ugh. I think women that want to travel, again, are avoiding life. And Riley, how old are you? And how old was the girl? She sounds young, like young. Ray says, tomorrow on the live stream, if I can make it, I wanted to bring up how I'm going to go to all these car shows this war, and I don't see the booths or EPA awareness in how it's destroying our car community. Oh, got it. The car shows and the war, and nobody's really talking about the EPA and stuff. No, I get it. People are just like, everything's cool. I'm like, no, it's not cool. It's a problem. Don't be supervised when you Google don't be surprised. Sorry. Don't be surprised when you Google, can men get pregnant? Mo Green says, you're going to tell us the general area where she's from? No, I'm not going to tell you that either. Not South Florida. Guys, you're not going to see her face. You're not going to know where she's from. This is a personal relationship. And this is how I really tell you guys how to be. Unless she has an issue with it. Like if you guys meet a girl and she says, look, you got to put my shit up on Facebook because I want to make sure all these bitches know that I'm your girl and I want to put the stank out that you are not available. Now, that to me is super insecure, but understandable in today's day and age. But what that does is puts a face to a name, and I'm a known guy, and guys are going to want to fuck with her, tell her shit, fill her head up with stuff just to fuck with me. Guys, again, it's happened many times. I'm protecting her in our relationship by keeping it personal. The only stick a girl needs to know what to drive is the bitch out. You're not wrong. Will the story of you two meeting ever drop? Only if she's okay with it and only if she's there to talk about it also. But again, I'm not going to force her to be on the show. That's kind of weird. I'm so happy to hear you found a good one. These women today are brainwashed into thinking that dominance is required, upsets the balance of the natural gender role. I'm telling you guys, the fact that she appreciates that I take the lead, that I literally said, there was a woman on this channel that said, men are the head, the women are the neck. And she's like, I love that. Man, I love that thought process because she goes, you're the man. You make the plans. And I like that you make the plans and make things happen. I'm like, yeah, like, is that not a thing? She goes, no. All these guys out here are just fucking around. They're just looking to get laid. They're just trying to just talk to you enough to get you in the sack. They're not actually committing and making plans. They all flake out. And I'm like, sounds like all the girls, except the getting in the bed part. She goes, yeah, it's a shit show. And I'm like, well, she appreciates the gender roles being definitely defined. Florida's dating scene is the best. Easy to land hot chicks. You're not wrong. Easy to land hot chicks. Difficult to land a quality woman to be in a relationship with. Congratulations, brother. Always nice to hear when a relationship is new and also to see where things may go. Exactly. Agreed, says CJ. I know you put them through the vetting process and trust that you'll be genuinely happy. I hope this plays out very nice in your favor. Make sure to put her in the Fairmont. Oh yeah, no, she appreciates the rides and stuff. She didn't know about all the rides, so that tells me she didn't really watch my shit like intently. I think she just knew about it in the background. Oh, that's that guy, you know. So, you know, when we started talking and she was all about this, you know, this and this and that, she was like, wow, okay, you got a lot of shit going on. I'm like, well, I don't got kids and I'm not going to get a big old house yet. So, you know, it's just cars for now. And she understood. She's like, yeah, I totally just live in a kind of bummy place and have a bunch of badass cars. And I'm like, where the fuck are you from? Someone said Casey. No, it's not Casey. It's definitely not Casey. I understand what you might think it's Casey. It's definitely not Casey 526. Again, it's definitely not Casey 526. That's awesome that she's a good cook. Believe me when I say that having a good home cooked meals regularly is way better than finding yourself a single than fending for yourself as a single man. You're not wrong. How's the relationship with her father? Very good. Like phenomenal. Again, not going to get too personal to details, but great relationship with her dad. Shooting for a wedding on LBI early summer 2023 beach ceremony because no one ever does that. Followed by a reception at the beach house we're renting. Very nice. Very nice. Where is he? Oh shit, I think I skipped around. 5 dislikes from past women. You broke some hearts tonight. I'm sorry, ladies. And I understand that you are watching the show and going, fuck you. Fuck you. Look, there was a way of landing me. For those that missed out on opportunities, for those that didn't know why we didn't reach the next level, for those that didn't put the effort into landing me, the blueprint was laid out. The blueprint was laid out on it. That's why I think not a lot of women aren't looking to, they don't listen, right? I am telling you guys how to land me. I'm telling you guys what I want. I'm telling you guys what I want in my future, how I want you to speak, what kind of background. But some of you can't control certain situations, right? Just like I said, if you got kids, you're already down a couple points. Not because you're a bad person, because I have the option of dating a girl that doesn't have kids. So you have to be phenomenal and agreeable and inspirational and ridiculous for me to go, I'm willing to put up with a couple kids to get with her. But then there's some women that go, you have to like my kids first. And I'm like, kids got a dad. Kids got a mom. Me and you got to get along. I don't got to get along with the kids for shit until I get along with you. So women, if there's ghost watchers out there that are disliking this particular live stream because they felt that they had an opportunity pass them by, I laid out the blueprint. I literally handed you the cheat code and you didn't take advantage of it. Sorry. Someone says you're dating Ashley Force. No. Could you imagine? Oh, they're like, oh, she races. She doesn't race per se, but she has raced. Low 11s, you got competition. You're not wrong. Damn, look at that smile, blushing as he talks about her. Must be a good one. She's pretty awesome. She's pretty awesome, dude. It's hard to put into words. You know, so far so good. Look, as always, everything's early, but you have to be an optimist and you have to give someone a proper shot. And I totally just put up walls, meaning in terms of like anyone else that was in my life, they have been just cut off. If I was talking to you, if you're on the periphery, if I had spoken to you a week ago or two, and now I haven't, this is why. Because I was concentrating on one person that I thought was above and beyond everyone else. For me, I'm not saying other people were bad people. For me, I required a certain type, and I think I found her. I knew when the couch started getting loaded up, you were nesting. There's some cool stuff. Is she okay with yours and Maintenance Girl's friendship? Well, that's the thing. Maintenance Girl's a great woman, but I'm not going to be talking to her all that much, if at all. You understand? Like, if at all. You can't have women in your life that you have been with. Because I thought before, oh yeah, I could just keep, her as a friend. Nah, you got to imagine, flip it the other way. Flip it the other way. Imagine she has a dude that she used to dick down all the time and he's still in her life. Would I be okay with that? No. So why would she be okay with that? So you have to make some concessions to make everything work. I got Bitcoin. What the fuck? I got Bitcoin. What the hell is happening with Bitcoin? What got me to travel was she said she wanted to work half the year, then travel the rest and keep that going. Then I told her what job would allow that half the year. And she was, yeah, what job allows you to work 6 months on and 6 months off? Like nothing. Like a resort in the Northeast that when it snows, it shuts down. What the hell is wrong with people wanting to travel all the time? Unreal. Lady T is aggro right now. Her body count is like 3. The dating. Oh, someone. The dating channel made the dating channel. So guess what we're gonna do with that bullshit? We're gonna go ahead and put you in timeout because I'm not gonna go out there competing. I know you're trying to be funny. I know you're trying to be a troll by making yourself the dating channel with my thing. But you gotta go. Like shit like that is not gonna happen. So yeah, troll account on the chat. Yeah, I got rid of it. Alex's channel, that dating channel spoof account, is the dating channel. Yeah, I already got rid of it. It's all good. Woman driven. Ashley Forrest is fine as hell. She is a very attractive girl, and she comes from money. What's it say there? Okay, here we go. Is this a gym girl? No, it's not a gym girl. Not a gym girl, but she goes to the gym. She's very fit. She's very she looks very good. Nothing wrong with having high hopes for someone, especially when it feels right. I'm genuinely happy for you, man. You deserve it. Hey, leave it to Beaner. Remember when you met your girl and you thought, boy, she's been in my life a little bit and I'm able to make this a relationship. How did that feel? When you guys actually got together, understood what you both wanted, and you both agreed, okay, we're going to work on this. It was a nice feeling for a little bit. Sure, I'm sure you were not hesitant, but you were like, all right, let me make sure this is a real thing before I go out there and start making joint Facebook accounts. You literally flip-flop. What happened to my girl will have to be okay with maintenance girl? That went away quick. Rebel 6, you can't be stupid. And it depends on the girl, right? Like I love how Rebel 6 thinks that everything is set in concrete. You meet the right girl. Remember I told you guys that a woman can make you eat out of the palm of her hands if she wants to and if she knows how to get to you. But some women are not willing to do that. So Rebel 6 thinks, well, Alex, you flipped real quick. Now you're going to have 16 kids. Dumbass. If your girl had a open friendship with a guy she was fucking all the time and maintained that friendship and said he ain't going nowhere, how would you feel? So you got to kind of look at it from that aspect. At the time I said, yeah, they got to be okay with our relationship. Then I'm like, what am I doing? That girl, no quality girl would come into my life and accept that kind of friendship or relationship. It just has to end. What kind of car does she have? Not going to say that either. Guys, not going to say that either. Personal. Because what are you guys going to do? Yeah, like you ever see those things on Facebook where they say, tell me what was the first name of the high school you ever had? And these dumb motherfuckers on Facebook post, oh, this high school, that high school. And then the next question thing's like, tell me the make and model of your first car. And it was like Ford Taurus. Oh, must it? You're giving away answers to security questions. That's what those things are. They're literally a way of getting personal information from you so that then you can do a filtering process. Let's say I already had your username and password to your bank account. And then there were 3 questions that needed to verify who you were. And then one of them was like, what was your first car, make and model? And you stupidly on Facebook answered a similar question because someone was fishing for information. Like, I'm blown away of people that answer those questions. I'm like, could you not answer that question, dude? You're giving away the security questions. I know a girl that goes out of town every other week. How do these people maintain their jobs? No idea. Cody Kelly says, the fake dating channel just got a taste of Canelo. Absolutely. Facts, Alex. No rebounds. The exes and past hookups shouldn't be talked to during relationships. Should not be talked to during relationships. Leave it to me. It says private military contractor did a 6-month contract with them and made more money in that 6 month than I did in 4 years. That makes sense. A private military contractor or contract work, like a nursing job. Like a lot of travel nurses can work for like half a year and make $100,000 a year and then take half a year off and just keep doing that over and over and over. It's a pretty sick gig. Oh, unreal. So I'm going to make sure this guy is hidden on the channel. That's how you have to do it. You have to hide them from the channel because then they just like literally disappear forever. And then they can make another account and all you have to do is just constantly just keep deleting them. That's all you can do. That's all you can do. I thought it was dumb of you. I thought it was dumb of you to even put that out there originally. No qualifying girl would agree to that. Rebel 6. Right. But is everything set in stone? Like what have you done? Have you ever said something and then said, maybe that's not a good idea? Rebel 6. Why do you watch the channel? Like, these are the kind of people that downvote your shit, right? Rebel 6 is the kind of guy that can't wait for you to make a mistake. And they watch so that they can comment on a gotcha moment. And that's what they live for. Like, that's what they live for. Like, I'm blown away when I see some of these YouTube comments on some of these pages. Guys literally sit there and get angry at a video of a person they've never met or anything, and they get, how dare you not agree with the way I think? And I'm like, dude, it's not that serious. It's not a dick. Don't take it so hard, bro. That's the answer to all the secret questions for your bank account. Exactly. Someone really wants attention in the chat pretending to be Alex. Exactly. If she drove a Camaro, would it be a deal breaker? Believe it or not, she's not a Ford girl. Not a Ford girl. They really have no life to be doing that. I mean, think about it. Like they literally, like it's a Saturday. I'm here trying to make some money on a live stream. And someone's like on a Saturday making fake accounts, just trying to troll people, which look, that's their right. Leave it to me. It says, now I worked for a protective security detail right after I got out of the Marines, and the global war on terror money was awesome back in the day. Bubble Butt Stacy says, date me. I love it. We're both going for, what did he say here? We're both going for instrumentation and electrical technician degrees. So there's no way she'll be able to keep her job and travel any large amount of time. I think women have there's a woman I used to follow on Instagram, and she said all she does is camp. That's it. I'm like, how do you earn an income? How do you pay rent? I mean, she has to have a place she gets mail, but all she does is camp, you know? So it's just like script kitty. I don't know what the script kitty is. All she does is camp. And I'm like, how do you get away with just camping the whole time? Like, how do you get away with just camping the whole time? You know what's funny about this live stream in particular? You can see who's fucking mad. Like, people want you to be miserable with them. You can actually see, based on some of the comments, who is mad at you for finding a girl. Think about that, guys. The dating channel is a channel to help everyone navigate the ups and downs of dating. And I give you my experience as a 43-year-old guy dating. And then when I end up in a relationship, some of the comments, like people are mad that I'm like leaving them. Not leaving them in the channel, but like leaving the single life. And they're mad at that. I'm like, guys, get over yourselves. The whole point of having a dating channel is to help you navigate it so that you can. Leave It to Beaner ended up in a relationship that I said, oh, you're a homo. I said, dude, congratulations. Are you happy? Yeah, I'm happy. She's awesome. She's great. She gets along with my kid. And I'm like, dude, can't ask for better than that. Riley Neufeld says, well, boy, she has a Camaro. No Dodge boat is running 11 stick. Rest in peace, Bumble Swipes. Exactly. What is a script kitty? What is that? Is it Stacy? Who's Stacy? I don't know who Stacy is. Congratulations. Wishing you and your woman nothing but happiness. Well, you're the only one. Apparently, most guys here are mad. They're like butthurt. Like, how many of you guys had a really good friend? You guys hung out all the time. Everything was cool. You guys were great. Then he found a girlfriend and he prioritized her. And you guys are like, we used to be cool, motherfucker. We used to be good. Now you got this bitch. Now you got this fucking bitch and she fucking taking up our bro time, bro. What the fuck? Some of y'all acting like that right now. When SVT says, hey, Alex, on the other channel, can I send you some money to give to Dakota? No, send Dakota money. If you want to give money to Dakota, send Dakota money. Hit him up. Say, how do I send you money? Do you have Cash App or Zelle or whatever? Do not give me money to send Dakota. Please, please, please don't do that. Freaking I'm sending kayaks to PBH. Yeah, send them on PayPal better because Alex gets all the money. Exactly. Riley Newfield, this is where you find your true friends. If they're silent, they have nothing to say, nothing nice to say about your relationship. Exactly. Now that's okay because on this channel, you guys understand that I'm trying to help by telling you my experiences, things to look out for. Guys, I told you guys that I gave up dating in South Florida, and the week later, I'm in a relationship. What does that say? That says that in the 4 years that I've dated in the in like South Florida area, I haven't found anyone that is compatible, not even enough to the point of like communicating. And the moment I gave up and seeked people elsewhere, boom, came across something pretty awesome. So at least, hey, I gave it a good shot. I gave it the college try. I said, let me go out there and get after it and make the time and investment and everything. Like a lot of my weekends, guys, were taken up dating, planning a date, because you talk, communicate, text, plan, go see through the date, see the date through, and then make plans again and da-da-da. So like for years, a lot of my weekends were that, setting up dates. And it became a job. And I talked about it on here. And then I said, let me just give that shit up and do it. And boom, ended up somewhere else and ended up finding someone pretty awesome. Congrats, Alex. Wish you much happiness. Thank you, sir. I've been seeing a good gal myself for a bit. That same one who didn't want to get tattoos. Feels good to be in a healthy relationship, says Jimmy Jams. Happy to hear you found a good girl. Thank you. I appreciate that. Christian Cologne says everyone in here acting like Alex is breaking up with them. Exactly. It's like a weird vibe today. Like just the name of the chat is like, he's in a relationship. Fuck that guy. I'm going to make a fake account and start talking shit. And I'm like, dude, you're coming across a little fucking like stalkerish, dude. And that's why this is a good example of why I don't make relationships public. Because you got people on this chat you saw that are like jaded and mad. And what do you think they'll do if I show my girl's face, where she's from? Her guys are going to go, oh yeah, boom, and they go there and they fuck with her. And there's only so much you can take, there's only so much you can ignore. I'm just going to ignore her. I'm just going to ignore that guy. I'm going to know that they're just talking shit. They're just, and then eventually you go, God damn it, these people don't stop. So there must be something to it, and it ruins things. So that's why I keep everything personal. What the fuck, bro? This means we can't play Nintendo no more? Says Anthony. Why would people be mad? Do people not know the main goal for Alex was to find a good woman? And once I find one, they're like, fuck you, man. What the fuck? I thought we were boys, man. Is it over?
It's over, Johnny.
It's over. It's over. Yeah.
Nothing is over.
That's everyone on the chat. That's everyone on the chat.
You just don't turn it off.
That's everyone on the chat right now.
It's
like,
over.
Not everyone, but
nothing
many.
is over. Nothing. You just don't turn it off.
Someone comes on the channel, goes, I'm in a relationship. Guys go, oh no. Oh, fuck. Oh, fucking Alex in a relationship? What am I going to do? Oh. Then the rest of you react accordingly. Hey, Alex, congratulations. I appreciate it. Bro, all the best with the new chick. I hope you don't take my comments like I'm hating on her. Actually, you are. You kind of are. See, you can't, again, Rebel 6, you right there fell victim to what you were saying. Oh, you talking all that shit. You look like a hypocrite right now. And by the way, I didn't mean it like in a bad way. I hope you're the best. Get the fuck out of here. Oh, my God. I've been following your show from day one, but you a hypocrite-ass motherfucker, yo. I can't believe you're saying all that bullshit, but I love you anyway. I love people like that. So true, Alex. The most hate I've seen on all of your live streams, and glad you found the good one, Becho. Texas size gap as you got a girl, Becho. Congrats. It's on the channel about page. What are you talking about? The PayPal? I think he's talking about the PayPal. Older guys understand how to be happy for someone when something good happens to them. I wonder if younger guys, most of the guys here are in their 20s, right? I get that, and I understand that. That's not the way to react if you, a buddy, I'll give you a story. A buddy of mine back in my hometown ended up with a girl, and I was genuinely happy for him. We were hanging out all the time. Every weekend we'd race. Every weekend we'd modify our vehicle. I put gears. He puts H-pipe. I put headers. He puts ported heads on it. Boom, boom, boom. And we'd race. Like for years we did that. Then he found a girl. We didn't hang out as often, but I understood. I said, man, you're getting laid. It's all good, bro. It's all good. Then the more I talked to her, the more I said, man, this girl ain't right for homeboy. This girl ain't right for homeboy. But I'm not gonna try to put thoughts in his head. I'm just gonna be like, I'm looking out for you, man. So one day he started saying, man, I'm having trouble with homegirl, this and this and that. And I'm like, well, what's going on? Tell me. Well, she doing this, she doing that, and I'm not digging it. And I'm just like, whatever. She jealous all the time and this and this and that. And she don't want me hanging out with you no more. And I'm like, oh, okay. But why? I don't know. She thinks, whatever. I want to hang. We still race. We're still boys and shit. But I only see you like once a week or maybe once every 2 weeks. But she don't even want that. I'm like, well, you got to look out for that, man. If she's trying to be controlling, that's one thing. It's within reason, but you got to have a talk with her. She went ape shit, jealous, psycho. And they broke up. And I was like, but not because I said, yo, I don't like her, bro. I don't like her for you, man. No, I wasn't doing that shit because they got to go through that shit themselves. Jay Rubin is in the house. Where the fuck did Jay Rubin go? Wow, like 30 comments just jumped. This thing's crazy. Script kiddie is an old term. It's what hackers would call newbie hackers who had to pre-built tools to get a job. That's a term I haven't heard in a while. And you still didn't really explain it to me. See, this is what happens. This is what happens when people don't know how to explain things simply. Like, what does he mean by that? Newbie hackers? You're cheating on us, bro. Spent 2 days working. He refused the money. Dude spent 2 days working on his fuel system with me, and he just tells me, this is the job. I just feel bad. That's all. I don't know what he's talking about. Oh, Dakota? No, that's the job. It is the job. I get it. Especially if he's doing it 7 to 4:30. How are people mad at this guy got what you were looking for? A real friend would be happy. His friend is happy. No, look. Again, guys, this is the great thing about this live stream. It is teaching you guys something. YouTube corrupt. Let's say you got a bunch of good friends and you go up to Gym Girl and you guys hit it off and you're going to get a similar vibe like I'm getting on this chat. You're going to get a similar vibe like I'm getting on this chat where people are like mad. Like mad. Like, whoa, it's going to change our relationship. And I'm like, sorry. Sorry. I love this channel. Alex is so convenient. I'm so convenient. I don't know what that means. Hi, Alex. My experience has been the relationship has found me when you least expect it. Exactly, CDN Stang. Once I left the whole South Florida dating scene, I wasn't on dating sites. I got off all dating sites. Bumble because of the swipes. That's the only one. But again, if my girlfriend says, hey, I'm not digging that. I feel a little weird about that. I would understand. I would totally understand, and I'd have to change things up. But as of now, I haven't heard anything. Hi, we got that. Is she busty? She's very well proportioned. I can say that. She's very well proportioned. Let's just say that. Nothing is over, says Boxy Luxury. Some of these dudes thought they were Stan. Bro, did you see that? Did you see the reaction I got from some people here? And those guys they would swear that we're loyal watchers. We're just looking out for you. But fuck you, man. What the fuck, man? You said this about maintenance girl. Dude, fucking relax, motherfucker. Every time a YouTuber shows a girl, it always ends up with a breakup. It has to do with the guys messing with the girl or talking about her in the comments. Exactly. You saw homeboy get married to homegirl, and I said Don't make anything, not get married, get engaged. I want people to be in relationships. I want people to be happy. I want people to connect. You gotta keep that shit personal. You gotta keep that shit personal. When I see people announce their engagement on Facebook, Instagram, when I see people announce their gender, the balloon or the burnout, I'm like, I get douche chills. I'm like, oh my God, you guys are weird. Personal relationship. Keep it between you and her. If I start saying, well, guys, look at my girlfriend. Her name is such and such, and she's from such and such. And you guys are going to go, boom, 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 smash the keyboard. You're going to start looking her up. Then you're going to go in the comments. She ain't that hot. Oh, she got this and that. Oh, she looked like that. She looked like this. Oh, Alex is looking. They don't look right together. The comments get lit up with bullshit, especially from the catty women. They're like, I'm better looking than her. I can't believe you're dating down, or she dating down. She wants you for your YouTube. Dude, you do not make these relationships public. They're between you and her. And if she is not okay having a personal relationship between you and her, she's not the one. We got there. People be like, I follow this stream to be miserable with the homies, and that's all. And that's it. Exactly, Mr. Jimmy Jams. I guarantee there's people that watch this to listen to me struggle. And I get that. I understand that. Good example is Kevin Samuels, right? Kevin Samuels has made a huge, huge impact on men and dating for a certain amount of people. Now, he doesn't speak to the Hispanic community, in my opinion. He doesn't speak to the white community, in my opinion. I think he speaks to the specific community he's in. Let's say tomorrow he says, I'm married and I love her very much and I want to make it work with her because she's the best thing that ever happened to me. His subscribers are going to go, wait a minute. I need you hating girls. I need you to keep that hating girl energy. I can't be having you happy, Kevin Samuels. I can't be having you happy and fulfilled. Meanwhile, the whole point of his channel is so that modern women could stop acting stupid and end up getting married. And if he found that, he said a story, very good story the other day that resonated with me. He knew a doctor, high-end doctor, that was gonna leave the country because he could, and find him a girl in the Dominican Republic. And you know what? He'd probably do a really good job because there's some very old school, basic 101, feminine, women down there. And he is a successful doctor. You don't think a Dominican girl is going to do whatever the fuck this doctor wants? So he was going to leave. I'm done with these American women. They're just all fucked up. Kevin Samuels added him to his Facebook page where there are like-minded people there. Feminine women, masculine men, and they got together and they got engaged. And he's like, look at that. And a big rock. And he's like, look, this man was going to leave. And I didn't hook him up. I just said, join this group. There's like-minded people in this group and you're going to connect. So a lot of people that watch my channel, I understand watch me struggle. Or to what's going on with you. I guarantee I got an X or two up on the chat. They're like, fuck you. You're a fucking asshole. And they wanted me single, or they liked the thought of me being single perpetually forever. So when I'm not, they go, fuck, I can't relate to him anymore. I don't want to see him happy. I want to see him give me that negative energy, hating on girls because bitches be trifling. It's crazy. If a buddy of yours was married and was unhappy and wanting to find some side girls, would you wingman for him and help him get chicks, or would you try to convince him to be faithful? I try to convince him to be faithful. There are guys right now in my life that are married, and I go, guys, stay in your relationship, work it out. You have years invested. I have convinced many people in my life that have been in a relationship and hadn't taken the next step of engagement or marriage. And I said, what the fuck are you waiting for? That girl is perfect for you. Really? Yeah. Where else are you going to find that? Where else are you going to find a girl that cooks for you, cleans for you, lusts after you, thinks you're attractive, is feminine, treats you like a king? You think you could do better? Dude, you better fucking lock it in like tonight. And they do and did and get married. And I'm like, I'm sure they're like, they think they're miserable. You want to be miserable? Get single in South Florida. Get single in South Florida. You'll be miserable. It's almost like if you bought a Challenger. Who cares? I would just listen and watch your opinions on the car and learn what I can about the car. Alex helped me find happiness, so seeing him find someone for himself is awesome. You deserve it, brother. I'll raise a pint at Yard House for you and your lady raising a pint. Rest in peace, my single life. Rest in peace, my single life, because it's over. And a lot of people apparently do not like that. Alex is just like Lisa Sparks, man. I don't know who the fuck Lisa Sparks is. So you guys are saying these shits. Lisa Sparks. Who the fuck is Lisa Sparks? No, stop it. Who is? She's hot, but I can't click on that. I don't know who's that. Alex, just like Lisa Sparks. Okay. Alex, already got that. Riley Newfield says, to me, I always find a girl when it's the least convenient. Single forever, start talking to a girl, and then I get hit on by a bunch of girls. It's like they can smell the girl on you smells like. Watch me get hit on nonstop. It's like the world knows that you are taken, and there's a stank. Guys, women at the gym, after I've committed, me and her committed to be in a relationship together, women at the gym are like hovering now and like being semi-approachy. And I'm like, what the fuck happened? Get the fuck out of here. Because now I'm putting off, and this is it. I'm putting off this stink.
Hey, get the fuck out of here, because I'm gonna fuck you out right now, motherfucker.
And women can pick up on it. He's taken. Let me get after him. He's taken. Let me try to fuck him. It's crazy. The loser's talking to himself in two different accounts. Jesus, get a life already. Is he here? I don't even know where he's at. I don't see him here. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I can't wait to ruin Alex's relationship one piece at a time. I already found out who the lucky lady is, says Gruber. Exactly. Like, he's like, I already found out who I guarantee they did. I guarantee they don't. And it's funny because people will watch like everything you do to try to like figure out what the deal is. It's funny as hell. But I'll get rid of this guy. So this guy, I'm going to hide this guy because why not, you know? Got him, and we'll get this guy out of here too. There we go. It just takes a little work, but I just kind of go through them real quick and go from there. Congrats on your relationship, Alex. I'm off. It's time for me to turn in. Yes, I'm lame, Jay Rubin. It's all good. On a Saturday, 10:52, you're turning in. Maybe you got something to do tomorrow, hopefully. It's great. So what do you got? Deleted accounts. Can't tell when people are joking or if they're troll accounts. Look, at the point, why is Alex afraid to? It's a porn girl. It's a porn girl. I'm not going to click on porn. No, thank you. Coyote Kelly. No, Alex, you need to be single and miserable so you can relate to us NA Flex Tune guys. And look, I understand that misery loves company. Misery loves company. And do I think, okay, I know that there have been women that I've dated in the past that ended up in relationships after me quickly. Did I get mad? I go, no, I'm not, you know. And there were some girls that rejected me that ended up in relationships quickly. Actually, the girl at the gym that I approached, she ended up in 2 very fast relationships. She's now engaged. She's not good for her. But after me finding out some stuff about her, I'm like, I definitely wasn't for her. It wasn't going to work. But she ended up in 2 relationships, and in the second relationship, she ended up getting engaged. Was I going, oh, fuck that bitch. Oh, that guy's in for a world of hurt. No, I said, you know what? Good for her. I hope she's happy. But even if it's not legit, that's only 3 people, and we got 100 plus here that are a ton of unusual new accounts that I don't see all the time. Yeah, if it's like a new account that I don't recognize, yeah, they're gonna be gone if they say something sideways. I'm an NA guy and I am not miserable, says Too Sick Coyote. I think I gotta look at a log. Someone sent me, I think, a video or something. Let me see. Oh, here we go. Everyone went to test. Blowing the tires. Good. So yeah, I'm tuning a guy who's racing on a bare street. And I'm like, dude, everyone's blowing the tires off. So it's going to be just a burnout war. So I did everything I could, but I'm here for him to review some logs. Are you going to start wearing the Shelby Dave outfit? Ironically, now that you have a relationship, that would be funny. That would be funny. And you know, look, she's very aware of everything I do. So she was like, okay, well, as long she goes, if you bring that outfit out to like a car beat, it would be hilarious. So she gets that thing. She doesn't look at it like, you know how many women I've seen or have talked to that look at that and they go, what the fuck's going on with that? And I'm like, oh my God, in order to explain this to you, you're going to have to know like 3 or 4 different car people and like know the history of car culture and the New Balances and the high Larry Bird socks and jorts and Shelby. It's just going to take too long. The moment she saw it, she knew what the deal was. She goes, look, you look like a Corvette guy. And I'm like, what's your name again? Like, where you want to go out? You want to go out sometime? Excuse me. Wow. The deleted comments on here. The hate is real. Yeah, it's crazy. Let me see this one. Let me see what's going on here. I wouldn't be mad if you wore the Shelby Dave outfit to my wedding. Yeah, look, the people on, again, guys, you see that when I put out positivity based on what the channel is geared for, the hate comes out. And that's okay. That's okay. Trolls are going to be around no matter what, but it is like your friend getting mad at you for being in a relationship. Like imagine your friend getting mad at you for being in a relationship. Oh, looks, we got about 20 minutes left to the chat. And you know what that is. You know what time it is. I'm still going to do the thing until I'm asked not to. Wait, did I just match with a dude? I think this is a dude. Yeah. It says Manhattan, New York. I don't know how the fuck that happened. So where is? Come on, man. Price is right. I moved everything around, and to find it now is a problem. Price is right. Girl applause. I'm in a wheelchair. Wow, I moved everything. I'm so stupid. I am so stupid. I moved everything around, and it fucked everything up. Here we go. All right, let's do it. Yeah! Where's 1080p monitor? I don't know where the fuck it is. I moved everything around. I can't find shit. Let me move this around. This one's from Manhattan. She's from Manhattan. How did I link up with her? I have no idea. This is a fake account. This fucking fake as shit. All right, let's get after it. Some Bumble swipes. Bumble swipes for everybody. Let me make sure I got you guys on the other page here. I can see myself, and we'll start going after some Bumble swipes. Now, obviously, I am a taken man, so this is just for informational purposes only. I'm going to set the filters tight. But the whole country. So age range, I'm not going to go past 40. 27 to 40, I think is a good mix, 13 years apart. But let's do the whole country because I'm not looking in my area. Let's just open it all up and whoa! Full. Oh my God! Look at this. Guys. Do you see what I mean? I go 27 to 40 out of the whole country, and a fucking 10 pops up. Full-time mom, business owner, Trump won, no vax, no mask. Bro, stop it. Jupiter, oh my God. Well, holy shit. Someone said we can look at the menu, but can't order it anymore. Alex can't see what the deal is. Exactly. I mean, I got to swipe one way or another. I can't just swipe X on all of them. Look at the fake tits on this one. Oh my God. See, that's South Florida. Bro. That's what I mean, guys. You see what I mean? This is quintessential South Florida. Big, massive, fake rack. Skinny, probably great in the sack, but could you be in a relationship with her? Not really. Because you're going to go she meets your friends. You're going to go, Alex, what the fuck are you doing? What the fuck are you doing, Alex? I'm like, what's the deal is? Corinne, 40, gotta go. CJ, gotta go. See ya. Allison, hi, Allison. Hello. World's greatest auntie. World's okayest runner, half marathoner, Trader Joe's superfan, lover of all foods, professional happy hour. That's terrible. 5'1", though, super cute. Super, super cute. I might have matched with her before. Yeah, I think I matched with Homegirl before, but she was just... There are a lot of girls that you match with that like never say hi back or something, and I think she was one of them. So we'll see what the deal is. Don't be trifling. Cynthia, how you doing, Cynthia? Yeah, coming at you. See, guys, 27 to 40 is where it's at. 27 to 40 is where it's at. Anything above or below that, it's a tough call. It's a tough call. If you can end up somewhere right in the middle, like 31, 32, but, not want kids, life is pretty good. But this girl's super attractive, so what the fuck? Why not? Elizabeth, 40 years old, Southern California transplant, currently living and working in Stamford, Connecticut. Never married, no kids, interested in both. You know what the deal is. The moment they want kids at that age. Where is it? Where is it? I don't know where it is. I got rid of it. There it is. You should have thought of kids 10 years ago. Now you're fucked. You're in the danger zone. Oh, yeah. No kids for you. No kids for... God damn it. Look at her specs, though. 5'10". Oh my God. What a terrible job of cropping this woman out. Holy shit. Beautiful. I mean, she don't want kids, but you can try. You can practice all you want. Do you know what I'm saying? Kate, 27 years old. Doesn't know what she wants. 5'5", undergrad. Good looking girl. Palm Beach Gardens. Let's go. Sofía, colombiana. I want some kids someday. Los animales lo amo. ¿Tú sabes lo que va a pasar si tengo un hijo después de 36? Ese nene va a salir. Retalda. Whoa, she's gorgeous though, right? She's good looking. But this is like what Colombian women do. See, Barquisimeto? What the fuck? Barquisimeto. Where the fuck is that? Venezuela? The fuck out of here. Nah, fuck that. No, Venezuelan women can go. Bal carajo, vámonos. Hey, Lynn. Hi. Hello. Can I pull on that hair? Can I pull on that hair? Can I pet that dog? Boy, oh my gosh, he's super stacked. Ain't nothing wrong with this woman. Nothing wrong with this woman. You guys are like, oh, this is my black girl. Bullshit. Alex spitting bars. Hey, Alejandro, not sure if you'll read this. Now I understand Tampa and Central Florida versus South of Florida. Out and about right now, bar hopping. These girls are hot. Like hot. There's nothing like this. Exactly. Riley Neufeld. Now Alex is finding all these dimes. Watch this whole section be full tomorrow. And I'm like, where the fuck were you, girl? Look at this girl. Conservative. 5'7", doesn't smoke. What the oh my God. Oh, what the fuck is wrong with people? Happy for you, Alex. Finding someone who gets you is a rare thing. Terminator, dude, don't I know it? Mexican girl, single, no kids, never married, looking for something real. Mexico healthcare professional. What the fuck does that mean? I like tacos. No shit. Tequila. No shit. Flying. Traveling. Movies. Singing. Putting masks on. Yoga. Soccer. Football. Baseball. Eating. Hot sauce? I don't know what that is. High heels? Bikinis? Shopping and gifts? Wow, you're fucking nuts. Oh, it's a cooling. Oh, okay, maybe we'll have to look at it. She's from Guadalajara, where I go racing all the time. Don't go pulling them extensions. Ale. Quality over quantity. I enjoy a good sense of humor and passionate about my business. So she's a hairdresser. Yup, man, I'm good. Business owner at beauty salon. I'm passionate about my business and cultural exchange and self growth. And an architect. Girl, because you do a fucking Karen haircut does not mean you're an architect. Stop it. She want kids someday. Oh, it's okay. Let me see some more photos. See some cooling. Oh, shit. Yeah, diablo. Un culote. Guatemala. See some Guatemala. Oh, my God. JJ's 40. Wants kids someday. Ese nene a salir retardado. I would have preferred living in the 70s and 80s. You did. You did both. You did. What you mean you would have preferred? You did. Fuck out of here. Online dating, non-existent. Lack paradox. You said paradox. Get the fuck out. Oh my God. She's thick though. She thick. She got a Lily Pulitzer fucking skirt. She's in West Palm. You are West Palm. Boom. Exactly. I saw the Lily Pulitzer shorts and I'm like, homegirl is in West Palm. No, thank you. Some of these girls' hairlines, you got to have your own master's in architecture. It's good. Janet. Never thought I would end up on these dating apps, but here I am, hoping to find someone genuine. I'm a workaholic. But enjoy every minute of my free time. I'm adventurous and cheery. I love the beach and I love to travel. God damn it, ladies. You ruin it with that dumb shit. Karen haircut equals architect. Claudia, 40. Mujer trabajadora, buena conversadora. Oh, that's like rhyming. Mujer trabajadora, buena conversadora y de buen sentido de humor. Me encantan los caballeros románticos. She don't want kids? Oh, man. That's weird, right? Like, those poses to me are just... I would never go out with a girl that did that. Like, I don't know. Yeah, it's like, yeah, look, you're beautiful. You're a 10. But... we'll see what the deal is. Christina, 29 years old. If it were up to me, I'd always be on the beach, mojito in hand, blasting classic rock and daydreaming about my next vacation destination. Fuck you. Yep, cuffing season's coming and hot and heavy already. I'm seeing it on the apps out and about. Ladies, you couldn't find yourself. You got dicked down all summer long by Colombian dude or Cuban dude or Puerto Rican dude. Ahora es tiempo de buscarte un gordito. You got to find yourself a chubby dude to shack up with. We'll see what the deal is. LaToya, yeah. See, you guys think I don't like black girls? This woman's good looking. Fuck yeah, bro. Let's see what the deal is. Man. I mean, your body's killer, but, you know, I don't know. Yeah, we'll get me. Desha. Smart, funny, and some say, let me just look at the pictures. Yeah, I'm just going to pass on that. Thank you very much. Don't need to read all that bullshit. Leanne, 32. Well-behaved women rarely make history. Oh, so slut-ass hoes are history makers. The fuck out of here. Christian. Well-behaved women rarely make history is on her shirt. Christian. Mama 4 at 32? I need a choo-choo train. I need a choo-choo train sound effect. I need to download a choo-choo train sound effect. Choo. Let me see. Effect. Okay. I might download it. Choo-choo train? I need a choo-choo train sound effect. Like woo-woo. Because the vagina was getting just... Like, that's what was coming out. Choo-choo train. Is it a book? Is this a children's book? There you go. Yep. Yep, that's right. Ese Toto. Damn, that's how it sounds when a little wind passes by, like a harmonica. Like, really? Like, really? Hey, there's some good bitch under this gut. Quality tools need a shed. Alex doesn't discriminate. Leanne is a Christian mama 4, 5'3" photographer, handy homeowner, love good stories and good people, and obviously having kids. Oh my God, bro. I see that and I'm like, I'm gonna pass on that. I'm gonna pass on that. 4 fucking kids at 32? The fuck are you doing? What the fuck are you doing? Jeanette, 38 years old, wants kids someday. Ese nene va a salir bien retardado. Retardado. Cabezón. Diente jodido. Manganzón. Se acabó el party, man. Se acabó el party. Mira para allá, ese cooling. I want to have kids, but I'm going to show you a picture of me pushing my ass up in the air and hopefully you'll like me as a wife. Fuck out of here. 4 kids and 420 friendly. Every man's dream. Maru, 38 years old. Ooh, Jesus, she's like a model looking chick, right? She's beautiful. Doesn't say much in the profile, which leads me to believe it's a fake profile. We'll see what the deal is. Lauren, 38 years old. For fun, you'll probably see me going to the gym, going to the beach, and finding a new city to travel to. Okay, city, not country. That's okay. I'm a full-time mom to a super amazing boy who's my world. Saturdays are for watching the Gators. I love a good conversation, sushi, tacos, and Italian food. Yeah, look. Yeah. Okay, this is good. This is like ideal, right? But the problem is every woman that moves to Florida or every woman that is in Florida always succumbs to the Florida lifestyle, right? Boats, this, Lily Pulitzer dresses, things like that. People like that tend to be a little on the jaded side. Becky's 40, wants kids. Oh my God, I'm gonna get copyrighted because we're in the danger zone. You want some kids? Should have thought of that early in your life. The fuck are you doing? You're 40. It's over, Johnny. It's over, Johnny.
It's over, Johnny.
It's over.
It's over.
You're very pretty.
Nothing is over.
It's over.
Nothing.
It's over. Ori,
You just don't turn it off.
oh, you turn that shit right the fuck off. Ori, 38 years old, good looking girl, got a bunch of fucking filters on her shit. She's from Boca. She lives in Boca, from Miami. That's a big negative, guys. Huge negative. Woman from Miami, just awful. Just doesn't relate to anyone unless you're from Miami. And that's what I found out here. Unless you're from Miami, you cannot date a girl from Miami. You know what I mean? You got to date a girl from Miami. If she's from Miami, you got to be from Miami. If you're from Kentucky and she's from Miami, you're fucked. Livia wants kids. She's 30 though. She's very close. She wants them kids out of Coconut Creek. Good area. Good looking girl. Let's see what the deal is. Not that I'm going to meet her, but you know what the deal is. Aline, 31. Fuck me. Jesus Christ. ¿Será que é pedir muito querer beleza, inteligencia, buen humor, espiritualista, y alguien que me ame viajar? Oh my God. I don't even know what the fuck language this is, but right here she says someone who loves how to travel. Puti. Nadie quiere viajar en un fucking avión. Ponte en la cocina, hazme un poquito de tocineta, ¿ok? Un huevito, un pan con café. Coño, viaja para la cocina. Maldita sea. Coño, este pa'l carajo. Kelly, 32 years old. Good looking girl. Wait. Yes. Good looking girl. Boy, jawlines are important, aren't they? Aren't jawlines just super important? Poof. Yeah. Oh. The quickest way to my heart is owning or rescuing a chubby bulldog. Well, I got a chubby something, but it ain't no bulldog, but it is a dog. Do you know what I'm saying? Ruchita, 40 años, 40 years old. Enjoy Saturdays and lazy Sundays. Eclectic, bye-bye. Eclectic is the quickest way to get left swiped. Lee, 40, you want kids? You want fucking kids? You're fucking old. You want kids? She's in Lake Worth. You're in Lake Worth. That ain't good. You might get fucking shot if you meet this girl. Lake Worth is a shithole. We'll see the deal is. Bring the bulletproof vest. You know what I'm saying? Caitlin, 33. That name just is weird, right? Caitlin forever to me is like a trans woman's name. Forever. Passionate outdoorsy nerd. Outdoorsy nerd looking for someone to adventure with me. I love immersing myself. She said immersing myself in nature, savoring delicious home-cooked meals. That's a weird sentence. Stimulating conversation and laughing so hard I cry. You'll obviously need my dog's approval though. She's okay. She's a, normal chick. Like a normal chick. Boy, you're crazy. I hope it ain't deep. This I would never take Tony on this shit. Motherfucker goes right there. He sinks. He's a fucking stupid dog. He goes right to the bottom. Nice girl. Not for me, obviously, but she's right for somebody. She looks very, average. Not a negative thing. Look at Diane's tits. Good for you. Yeah, okay, that's your kid. Great. Now Loxahatchee. Oh man, she can fish better than you. She goes to Mudbutt 38 and loves side by side. Jared Wells hit her up. Jared Wells hit this girl up. 38. She's older. She probably likes side by sides. Hit her up. I'm gonna see if I match with her so I can give her your number. Allie's 38. She's conservative. She's definitely Colombian or Mexican or Cuban or something because the eyebrows say it all. I got that same ring light. Erica, this is a fake account. Always a designer, sometimes an architect. So she's a hairdresser. You're a hairdresser? You're a hairdresser. Oh, look at the ass. See, look, guys, look, I'm going to keep it here. Watch this be a dude. Miami. Bayamon. Puerto Rican. Whew. Guys, I'm gonna leave it there for you guys because this is it's quality. Look, guys, I'm just gonna leave it there so you guys can just take that in. Does she have an IG y'all can follow? Let me see. Nope. Doesn't show what she wants. Not sure what she wants. Moderate. Eric, 37. Boy, you better be looking for something. But guys, check it out. Se culing. Damn. It's probably a dude, right? Imagine this is a guy. I always look at the hands. Okay, let's analyze. Is this a guy? If it's a guy, it's got the best hip to waist ratio for a guy converted into a girl ever, right? The fingers are small. The knuckles aren't that big. Do you know what I mean? Like when they make, is there okay, no shoulder, like no, that's good. That's a good thing. Slim shoulder, or it could be a real skinny dude, but I'm looking at them knuckles. They're kind of sus, right? Shit, man. Damn, the colega alone, makes her a potential marriage candidate, like immediately. Some of y'all really late on the chat. You're like 4 kids at 32. That was like 20 minutes ago. All right, guys, let's leave it there because why not leave it on a quality cooling for you guys to look at? Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right, I'm going to get out of here. Thank you for joining me on the chat. And for those of you that did nothing but just hate on a guy that actually ended up in a relationship, you definitely need to reorganize the way you think. Like literally reorganize the way you think. Like you can't be happy for a dude that has been on a dating channel trying to give you guys advice and ends up with a girl that's ideal for him and y'all hate on him. That's weird. But guys, that's why I keep my private life private, because there are those types of people out there. And it's a good thing to see it on the chat. You see it live. You see it happening. You're like, what's happening? What's happening? People that are miserable love company and they want you to wallow in their misery with them forever. But once someone does well or changes, you could tell that they fight and push back and try to put you down so that they can feel good about their situation. I would never do that. Leave it to me and I got a girlfriend. I congratulated him. I didn't say, oh, you're fucking gay for getting a girlfriend. That's crazy to me. All right, guys, I'm going to get out of here tomorrow, 9:30 a.m. on the other channel. If you do happen to subscribe to the other channel, I'll be on at 9:30 a.m. talking car stuff on the peasant chat, non-paid chat, talk to people that don't know how to spell and usually have NA, cars or cold air intakes, or are going to ask me 15 things about P51 intakes. Thank you very much. And I appreciate everyone out there that congratulated me and are well wishers. I appreciate you guys. The channel's going to keep chugging the way it's been chugging. There's plenty of things to talk about. And when you're in a relationship, you also have a female's perspective. So you can even talk about that to see what women are experiencing out there. So I think it'll be a good thing for the channel going forward, but y'all ain't going to see her on the channel because I keep that shit private, and so should you. Have a great night, guys.